let's find out how to use a two-dimensional model. Isaiah owns a small cafe. Right? He's got a counter here. He's got some floor space, 2 different little tables, a drink station, and he's mapped it out onto a coordinate grid. And so these points all have coordinates that go with them. A new fire code states that there must be 15 square feet of free space for every customer in the cafe. Using the cafe's floor plan, determine how many people can be in the cafe at one time. So we want to find the amount of free space available. Write and solve an equation for the amount of space available. The area of the total area of the cafe minus 2 something something C something something. So 2 somethings plus or minus C plus or minus something. So let's look back at the map here. What do we have 2 of? Well, it looks to me like we have 2 tables. So we're going to have 2 tables. And the free space, we're going to continue subtracting. So we'll subtract C, that's this big counter up here. And then we're also going to have to subtract our drink station, D. Next, we need to find the total area of the cafe. The area of the cafe is 15 times 15, which is 225 square feet, or feet squared. Then we find the area of the counter, which is 3 times 11, or 33 feet squared. And in case you're wondering where they're getting these numbers from, let's go up here. The distance from here to here is 15, and the distance from here to here is 15. So the entire area of this is 15 times 15. That's where they got that first one from. The counter is 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's why we're going 11 times 3, or 3 times 11. So that's where they're coming up with these different numbers here, in case you were wondering. Find the area of the drink station. Well, the drink station is going to be 1/2 5 times 6. And again, they're using this distance of 5 here, this distance of 6 here. And since it's a triangle, they divide it in half. 1/2 base times height. So 5 times 6 is 30, divided by 2 is 15. Now we're going to take the numbers, the ordered pairs, the coordinates of these 4 corners of our table here so that we can find the areas of the tables. Okay, so we plugged in 3, 9 and 1, 5, and we got square root of 20, and 3, 4 and 1, 5, and we got square root of 5. So then we multiply the square root of 20 times the square root of 5, and we get the square root of, or not the square root of, sorry, we get 10. And then, I know it seems like a really long process, then we take and we plug all those back into that first equation that we came up with. So we've got 225 minus 2 times 10 minus 33 minus 15. And remember, order of operations, we have to do that little multiplication right there first. So it's actually going to be 225 minus 20 minus 33 minus 15, which is 157. And the lights had turned off on me again, so it's really hard to see anything that's not on the screen right now because it's dark. But we did it. We got it correct. Good job. All right, so step 1 is done. Step 2 is find the number of people that can be in the cafe. Because remember, the whole point of this was there has to be 17 square feet of free space for every customer in the cafe. So the amount of free space we have is 157 square feet. So to find the number of people that can be in the cafe, right, we have to take 157 and divide that by 15, which is 10.5 or 10 people. It can be tempting to complete the final calculation in the multi-step exercise and conclude that you have arrived at the answer. However, always remember to define appropriate quantities when solving a real-world problem. In this example, it does not make sense to have 10.5 people. You can determine that a correct answer for this exercise must be a whole number, right? Half a person isn't going to walk in to the cafe. And I've had smart aleck students in the past who have said, well, what if they don't have any legs or they don't have any arms? It's still a whole person, okay? So 10 people, any kind of person, 10 of them can be in the cafe at one time.